Face frame assemblies, like the one you see here, are found in all kinds of great furniture. Cabinet doors, cabinet sides, case goods of all kinds. And it can be a beautiful feature as long as you know how to sand it correctly. Now, the first step is to sand with a belt sander across the length of all the rails. The rails are the horizontal pieces. Now, don't worry that your belt sander is going to extend beyond the ends of the rails and scratch the stiles. That's normal, and we'll get rid of those cross-grain scratches in the next step. I prefer a 100 grit belt for this kind of use. You don't need to go any finer, you don't need to go any coarser. After you've sanded the rails so that the joints between the rail and the stile is smooth, then turn your sander 90 degrees and sand along the entire length of the stiles. Just make sure that you don't move the sander over too far and scratch the ends of the rails, which you've just sanded. You want to remove the cross-grain scratches that you did initially on the stiles, leveling these parts along their whole length in preparation for the final step. And that is using a quarter sheet finishing sander to go over the whole face frame surface, making sure that all cross-grain scratches are gone and that the joints are fully level and ready for finishing. You do that and you'll have an excellent face frame. Now, one more thing. As you're sanding with the belt sander, be very careful to keep it level. Because you're dealing with parts that are so narrow, it's quite easy to tip the machine one way or the other, causing this flat face frame to be rounded off, especially on the corners. Mastering the skills you need for effective face frame sanding takes some practice, but once you've got that under your belt, all of your projects will be improved by what you know.